You are watching Yeticket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is Yeticket.com. Yeticket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.
Hey, I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. The film I'm going to talk to you right now is called The North Star. First of all, I want to thank RLJ Entertainment for distributing these type of films, and keep up the good work, and your product is getting much better, especially with this film. This is The North Star. This is directed by Thomas K. Phillips, but it was also written by him and Tim O'Connell. Well, what's this film about? It's about slavery. I'm glad to see a film about slavery because we need to keep this going on so we can keep reminding ourselves and the American public what went on, and also many of the heroes we did have, during slavery. Well, this story is about two slaves named Benjamin Big Ben Jones and Moses Hopkins. Now, this is based on true stories. I don't know, are these the real people? But it's said based on a true story. Anyway, they escaped from a plantation, I think it was in Virginia, around the 1800s, around maybe 1849. And, of course, they were going for freedom. Now, at the beginning of the film, you see one slave. He got caught. He got whipped. Almost in every slave film, you see a slave getting whipped. You know why? Because that was the real reality. Back in those days, slaves getting whipped and cut up, things like that, by their owners, masters. But anyway, Big Ben, he was like 6'10", and he was worth a lot of money. In fact, another slave owner wanted to buy him for around $3,000. $3,000 is a lot of money in those days. And, Big Ben heard about it. He said, forget this. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to be a slave to someone else. It's going to be worse. So he and Moses decided to run away. Now, Clifton Powell is in this. Jeremy Trotter, Thomas C. Bartley, Lynn Whitfield, Keith Davis. He makes an appearance too. Well, Clifton Powell's character, which is an old slave, told him to look for the North Star and also look for the moss on the side of the trees. That means that moss is on the north. So you want to go north because they know that was freedom up there. Well, some freedom. We know how it goes back in those days, right? But anyway, they ran away. Of course, the master hired some slave hunters. There were some treacherous dudes too, looking for him. But along the way, Ben and Moses meet white people who did not believe in slavery, felt it was a sin, and they had the Underground Railroad. And they finally made it to Buckingham, Pennsylvania. Now, that was a spot. This is true. And they had a church there where they took in runaway slaves and treated them fairly, and they developed, families and things like that while they were there. I really enjoyed this story, and I don't know how much this is true, but of course, it was a little bit too clean for me and didn't show some of the real truth, but it did show enough for you to say, wow, they're in danger, this is horrible times, and things like that. The acting, I enjoyed the acting in this. I felt that the actors, truly believed that they were there during that time. And also, you got to realize that many important people came through that time too, like Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman and Joshua and Jonathan Fell, in that Buckingham, Pennsylvania area. They really helped a lot of my people to gain their freedom. I really enjoyed this film. It's a family film. And again, watch it with your family. You will have some discussions. kids can watch this too. They need to learn more about this. And I will admit some of the editing was choppy. And then, it did not really talk a lot about how did they survive when they were running away? How did they eat? Toiletries, things like that. I'd like to get more into that and learn more about that. But this is a nice entertainment. It is above average. I'm only giving it 2.5 palm trees out of 4. 2.5 palm trees out of 4. Because some of the editing and some of the production was not up to standards that I like to see. But everything else, very good with this film, The North Star. Thank RLJ Entertainment for distributing this film and other films like these. Keep up the good work. I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. We are your